That meme is insanely dead. So here's a real intro, like I usually do, my Musical.ly intros, so. I'm back in the kitchen where a woman belongs. Most people would know I was joking, but because this is like the internet, I feel the need to say that that was an obvious joke. I can't even cook well, so. I'm not really prepared to be making pizza at all, but you know what? Jesus wanted wine and all he had was water, and you know what? He made wine from water. So if Jesus can make liquor out of agua, I can make me a damn pizza out of whatever the fuck I have in my house. Active dry yeast. I don't think we have yeast unless we're counting my infection. That's a joke. That was a joke. That was like a really gross joke, but it was a joke. Have baking powder. I don't know if that's equivalent. Minor setback. We don't have yeast. So, you know, we'll push through this. Flour, we got that. Hold up. Okay, setback number 2. We only have corn flour. This is for making tortillas. But you know what? We're gonna push through. You know, maybe we'll have a corny pizza, you know? Maybe it'll go on a date and do something really cute for its lover. Get it? 'Cause corny? Olive oil, we got motherfucking olive oil. Don't worry. Oh! Okay. So I have found this. I believe it might be flour. I think it's flour. We'll take our chances. So I have cornmeal, flour, and baking soda, even though we needed yeast. It's okay, it's whatever. All right, so I'm gonna have to like do a little squat so you guys can see me. Hopefully this will make my ass less flat from having to stand like this for the next like 40 minutes. Let's look at directions because we want to do this right, all right? We're trying to eat good tonight, minus the fraud of a credit card. Place the warm water in a large mixing bowl. Well, how much fucking water do I need? I didn't read that much. I need a cup and a half of warm water. All right, hold up. I'm just gonna use tap water because, you know, whatever. Here is cup 1. Here is half cup. Then it says, place the warm water in a large mixing bowl, pour the yeast onto the water, and let it sit until it dissolves.
Bruh.
Boy, what the fuck? Like I mentioned before, we do not have yeast. I have baking soda. I'm just gonna pray it does the same thing. I don't really understand the difference. I don't know anything about cooking. So, yeah. This calls for 2 1/4 of teaspoons. I don't have spoons that measure things. I have this tiny spoon, which I call a teaspoon. It might not be a teaspoon, but in my household it is, so that's what I'm gonna use. It's just a tiny spoon. Here's the first. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but it's bubbling up. So now we're supposed to wait for that to not be bubbling up and dissolve. Alright, now that that's dissolved, the recipe calls for, it's not dissolved actually, it's all sitting at the bottom of the bowl. But you know what? Sometimes life throws you to the bottom of the bowl and you gotta scrape your way up. That's what they all say in college, where I go to. Alright, the recipe calls for 3 to 4 cups of flour. I don't have that much. This is maybe a cup and a half, so you know what? When life gives you not enough flour, you just pour it all into your bowl. That's also what they say at the college that I go to in college. So now I'm gonna put 2 big spoons. It said tablespoon. This is a tablespoon to me. So put 2 big spoons of olive oil. I won't lie to you. Something about this doesn't look very appetizing, but you know what? There's spoon 1. There's spoon 2. It also calls for 2 tablespoons of salt. So I'm gonna get the salt. Oh. That's on some motherfucking ASMR shit.
Welcome back to me screaming.
That's 2. So now that there's salt all over your floor and your bowl literally looks like your fucking child shit in your mouth and you spit it out into a bowl, I guess mix it up. And it's supposed to get to the point where you can knead it, but I don't know. Something about this is telling me. And there is obstacle number maybe 5, but we're not stopping. No, I don't give up so easily, all right? Once you have your mixture all done, you're gonna get a pan for your pizza crust dough. Put that on there, you know, give that little baby a whirl. Put it in the middle so that it's a perfect circle. You want a perfect pizza. I want to give you all a good angle, so I'm gonna. Thing of tomatoes. It's just roasted garlic flavor. I can smell that. And you just be gentle with how much you put on. Make sure you sneeze right into your dough. It gives it the best tinge of like just a little my chorizo sandwich in the morning that I have. Alright, and that looks like enough to me, you know? If you're cooking for friends, I would recommend using a spatula for this part, but I'm cooking for just me, Enya, and Enya, so I'm just gonna, you know, lather it on like that. Alright, now as appetizing as this looks, I don't know about y'all, but I like me some toppings, you know? I like to get a little spicy in my life. Usually I'd go for pepperoni, but I don't have pepperoni. I do have the next best thing though, so. Wow. And slide that puppy on in there, you know? Use protection before you get an erection. That's what I always say. So now you just wait, you know? Life's a waiting game. You're born and then you wait till you die. Same thing with cooking. You're born and then you wait till you die. Alright, now that I've waited about 45 to an hour, at least that's what the lady on the phone told me, you just pull it out. You don't really need gloves, because if you're smart like me, you will not waste $20 on ingredients at Publix or whatever fucking grocery shop you go to. You'll just order it and it'll come pre-made in a box, hot and ready and nice and sexy, you know? I hope you're happy. I hope this is what you wanted. I hope this is what you expected. I hope you are mad. I hope you hate me. I hope you feel as disappointed as your parents do every time they look at you. And thank you for watching.